So I learned something new this week. I need to pay a little more attention when I'm working on my projects. So I came here with the intent to bring you a really cool project about putting together a fan with a hot plate and creating a little heater for whatever you need it for, you know. Cool, you get a little mini heater for yourself. But I didn't make it that far. Instead, I decided to mess it up. Not the fan, but the hot plate. Put a few too many holes in it. And by few, I mean literal. I put too many holes in it. I kind of broke it, and now you get to watch how I broke it. Welcome back. We have a fun and enticing project today. We are going to turn this lovely $3 fan and this $1.99 heating plate. Can you guess what we're gonna make? All right, guys, that's all we got for you today. We won't do that to you. We're not gonna try and make, we are going to make one way or another a little mini heater. Hey-yo! We're gonna start with our lovely heating thing. We don't need the cable right now, so we'll bye-bye. Bye-bye. Got 4 screws. We've got a boring old regular Phillips head screwdriver that you can find anywhere. Don't need that. We've got this beautiful multi-tool. This is what we need. I forgot I had a drill. It's only 4 screws. We'll be fine. Look at that. Okay. Beautiful. Lovely. Pristine. All right, now we got our heating foam. It's gonna be a pretty wimpy heater. We have our singular heating coil that was taped. Wow, they just literally have it run. Maybe what we do is we hook this guy up to a heat sink and then have the fan blow through the heat sink because the heat sink will get hot. Got this lovely heater. This is very simple. This is where our plug goes. 2 little pins from the plug. Go straight around and back. Very simple. It's just a loop. I would say more, but there's not anything more to say. Let's take this screw out. I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. The whole thing might explode. That would be weird. Okay, I guess I don't know what I'm doing taking those apart. Bam, just taking apart. Fastest disassembly we've had all year. And the next step is this lovely fan that has like 8 settings. I think they're all the same. Let's find out. Let's see what these settings do. Let's see what 3 does in the one direction. So it spins this way. It spins the same, what's the point? It does the same thing either way. Now I know it's just the same thing. Let's take it apart. All right. I almost got it. What? There's not a screw. Who is it then? Oh. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. I could just spin it for days. It's okay. That doesn't. There's no reversive direction. It's pointless. Just have 1, 2, and 3, and then off. You're good. You don't need anything else. You don't have to make it complicated. No, not that way. We got to be more creative than that. We could take this, we could separate it, or we could drill holes in it. That's a good option. If we drill holes in it and then solder this thing to this plate. What a beautiful fan. My biggest fan. Should I use a fan to blow the dust off the fan? Is that weird? Or we just take this plate, slap it on here, and glue everything else. I think that's a good idea. We've got plenty of glue. So maybe we don't actually need to take much apart. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Self-explanatory, he says. We've got our little fan controller with all the redundant buttons. Not button, turns. Pointless, in my opinion. Now all we need to do is add heat. Either we take this off and find a new thing for it to heat up, or there's the biggest heat sink that I have, which might be a little over the top. I think we're just gonna go with the good old trusty thing here. We'll drill some holes in it. I didn't know this was how hot plates worked, but I'm not surprised. Kind of interesting. Would that heat it up enough? You know, there is a way to find out. Kind of connect it and plug it in. Don't try this at all. I mean, I can feel the heat coming off of it. I don't think that's good.
Probably not.
Go ahead and take that off. Did it get hot at all? Was that just dust? Okay, let's turn it on when it's not hanging on the thing. Ah! Well, it's not smoking anymore, so I think that's good. I mean, it's certainly hot. We have a drill. We'll drill some holes in this. Oh, you can see it glowing red. So I'm thinking we'll drill some holes in it, and we'll use that to kind of act as our, like, funnel. We'll blow some air through. Call it good. So if we blow air through that, we'll get, I think, a little bit of a better connection. For this next part, I'm gonna need a bigger of tools. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this lovely thing. We're gonna take this lovely thing and drill a lot of holes in it. It's for the airflow, so air can actually, you know, come through. Got a decent chunk of holes. I still don't know if it's metal or plastic. Interesting. Well, let's drill a few more. Okay. I kind of didn't think about the other side. So I just kept drilling. Cut it perfectly in half. Look, you can even see right where. Oof. Cut it right in half. Hey everybody, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me destroy my hope streams and hot plates. It was fantastic. Make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed the video, as well as subscribe so you can see more like it. Also comment what you'd like to see us do next. Whether it's destroy another hot plate or whatever else you guys can think of. Make sure to leave that down below, and you guys have an awesome day. And we'll see you next time.